G'day and welcome. This is How To, a spotlight series for Heroes of the Storm. Please take note that this is an alpha spotlight, and I would like to state that all opinions and information shared throughout this video are subject to change. And with that, let's talk about How To Gazlowe, or as the Aussies like to call him, Gazza. So, who is Gazlowe? Gazza, in his younger years, was a thief. Being a goblin, that is no surprise. But through his thieving ways, he made enough resource to become a full-on businessman. Well, as much as a businessman a goblin can be. The Third War from Warcraft lore had ended, and Gazza was tasked by Thrall to find a water source for Orgrimmar. Currently, he is the trade manager / chief engineer of Ratchet, living it up in goblin terms. This is a very brief explanation of Gaz. For a more detailed look of this goblin, there's a link in the description below. Gaz's role in the Nexus. Like other specialists in Heroes of the Storm, Gaz's playstyle is very different from his bloodthirsty counterparts, and focuses more on zoning your opponents off objectives, with well-placed rocket turrets, explodium charges, and death lasers, separating enemy teams as they try to avoid your bombs and being a general annoyance. Gazza also is very good at clearing mercenary camps solo, which allows your team to focus more on map objectives or pushing various lanes. The sneakier you are, the more your team will benefit. Gazza's abilities. Rocket Turret. Placing a turret at a target location that shoots at nearby enemies, including minions, ant structures, or enemy heroes. This is your go-to zoning tool. Death Laser. Albeit a budget version similar to Iron Man, Gazza charges up a chest cannon from his mechanical backpack, then fires a laser in the target direction, damaging everything it touches, except for allies. The longer the charge, the more strength and range this booby beam gets. Explodium Charge. Launches a bomb at target location with a 2.5 second timer. Deals a nice chunk of damage and stunning enemies for a short duration. Also great for splitting up enemy teams, as no one likes taking explodium to the face. Gaz's trait is Salvager, having a passive and active ability. The passive allows your turrets and enemy structures to drop scrap, which you then collect to regain lost mana. And activating it on your turrets will create scrap to refund turrets that are now out of position, and give you 3 seconds of speeding up your cooldowns of your abilities. Gaz's ultimates are first being Robo-Goblin, which transforms Gaz into a one-man wrecking crew, which in turn gives him bonus damage versus enemy structures and minion-like opponents. Mercs, for example. The second is Grabo-Bomb 3000, throwing a bomb at target location, then pulls everything towards its center for great CC and damage. Combos very well with other heroes' ultimates in team fights, most notable Nova.
Executing.
I will include 2 example talent builds I personally like to run on Gazza, focusing around his 2 ultimate options. The first talent build is built around the ability to take mercenary camps and destroy enemy structures as fast as possible. At level 1, we take extra TNT, increasing the damage of the Explodium Charge. Helps a lot with early Siege Giant and Knights captures. At level 4 is one of 2. If playing a map that includes boss level merc camps, I like to take Superiority, which reduces the damage you take from non-hero damage by 50%. Make note, this includes enemy towers and minions, so it's not a bad all-round option. The other talent we could take is Reduce, Reuse, Recycle, which makes enemy minions sometimes drop scrap. This is great for pushing lanes and just saving mana altogether. At level 7, take Mercenary Lord. As our main focus of this talent build is merc camps, 50% damage for siege giants and 50% more health for knights is nothing to scoff at. At level 10 is your ultimate, Robo-Goblin. As soon as you hit level 10, you can now solo kill boss difficulty merc camps. Do this as soon as you can for a nasty surprise early game for your opponents. Note, you are unable to mount while in his form. At level 13, take Burning Rage. This talent is so good at helping you clear out minion waves and taking Knight and Merc camps ASAP. Additionally, you can take Quick Release Charge for an extra Explodium charge to get full benefit from your level 1 choice. At level 16, it's Turret Storage. More turrets the better. I like to see my turrets as extra hit points versus enemy towers and forts, as they will have target priority, which allows you more time to tear apart your enemy base. And finally, level 20, Mecha Lord. Increases duration of Robo-Goblin with every auto attack. Once you have taken this talent, you can single-handedly destroy the entire enemy base while in beast mode, if ignored. Some strategies you can use when playing with this build are as followed. Remember, your main goal is to destroy enemy structures and capture merc camps as fast as possible. When assaulting an enemy tower wall, use turrets to soak damage from the towers. Follow up by launching a charge between the two towers, trying to get both in the blast. Then get as close as you can to the side walls and charge your booby beam across the enemy walls. From there, keep placing turrets to soak damage, and these defenses will fall in no time. When attacking the enemy fort, use turrets again to soak the damage and slowing effects of the fort's defenses. Then, activate Robo-Goblin, firing a charge, and with auto attacks, these structures stand no chance. When capturing merc camps at a low level solo, first place your turrets close to the camp, then throw out your Explodium, then start charging the booby cannon straight away. The blast will aggro the camp, making your turrets engage. Then the laser will give you a nice head start with damage. Then using additional bombs and turrets, you should be able to capture it with little hassle. This tactic can be used with all camps when alone. Make sure it's safe before engaging. The second talent build I like to use, let's call it sorta team support. Okay, at level 1 we want to take Regeneration Master. Every 3 regen orbs dropped by enemy mage minions and merc camps increases your health regen by 4 permanently. This is great for hanging around in team fights, as more often than not you'll be near the back of the group assisting your allies. Level 4, it's Reduce, Reuse, Recycle. Just like our first pick, this helps with lengthy engagements and pushing lanes. Level 7, we take Engine Gunk, giving our turrets the ability to slow targets by 25% for 2 seconds. Great for retreat and defending allied team structures and heroes. 10 is our ultimate, Gravo Bomb 3000. With high damage and a grouping effect, this ulti can swing a team fight in your favor. So very fast. Comboing so well with allied heroes can lead to some very great enemy team wipes and blowing up massive minion waves. At level 13, it's Easy Peasy Dimensional Ripper. With a 35% slow to enemy heroes and a 3-second freeze to minions and structures, can be a great asset in any team fight. And having this talent allows for a fast use of Death Laser, as the effect doesn't need to have fully charged ability to work. 16 is a choice of 2, depending on taste. Hyper-focus coils allow for a fast max charge ray on your opponents, giving them little chance to get away, twice as fast to be exact. Or long-range turrets to get full use of their slowing abilities. And finally, at 20 we have Miniature Black Hole, increasing the radius of your ulti by 25% and damage by 50%. What's there not to like? More bang for your buck. Some tips on running this build. Once you have reached level 10, you can combo your ultimate and abilities into some amazing burst AoE damage. First, Explodium charge into a group of enemies, then throw out your Grav Bond to pull the enemies into a group onto your charge. As soon as your ultimate gets off, start charging your Death Laser for extra damage and the slow. Like our first build, the Death Ray is great for enemy structures with its freeze effect, stopping their ability to defend themselves for 3 seconds. Very situational, but using Death Rays on enemy city gups prevents them from healing from it for a short time. You know, for the lols. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave it there, as I don't want to run these videos too long. I hope you enjoyed the Spotlight video, and if you play Gaz and have a fun build you like to run with, I want to hear about it in the comments below. And do you have a favourite hero you would like to see in this Spotlight series? Please let me know. There will be gameplay videos on my channel showing the 2 builds talked about in this video for those of you who wish to see it in action, including my terrible, terrible plays. Don't forget to like and subscribe for future videos. Good luck, have fun.